significant, at least in the fact that, well, actually two ways. Floyd Mayweather, I mean, he's a big deal. Like, you know, he's a big name in the boxing world and sports in general. So he's bringing some light onto the subject that a lot of people just don't know about, or maybe they've heard about it. And
deathmatch.
With him getting a hair transplant,
enemy incoming.
It brings more light on the subject where there's a little bit more awareness, which is always a good thing. But the second thing is that not many people know that you can actually have your beard rebuilt using hair transplant methods that are available today. So I think that that's probably another, you know, pretty significant thing that he brings to the table. Before we jump into that, let's talk about Grow MD. I got a contest, and it's a good one. 3 lucky winners will win a year's supply of Grow MD shampoo. What is Grow MD? Well, Grow MD is the shampoo I've been using exclusively for the past 8 months. I haven't really talked about it because I'm not like making money on it. I'm not trying to sell it or anything. But for the contest, I do want to tell you just a little bit about it. I've been using it exclusively for 8 months, courtesy of Dr. Amir Yazdan of Beverly Hills and ModanaHair.com. And I've known Dr. Yazdan for a while, and we're not
enemy UAV overhead.
We don't have any sort of professional association. We like to talk about 4x4s and camping and stuff like that. And that's the only real connection we have. But he did send me, or has sent me, the shampoo because he wanted my input on it. And I like it. And I think you'll like it too. And that's why in the contest, you get a year's supply of the good shampoo. I get more subscribers, and Dr. Yazdan gets more exposure for his shampoo. And that's just a triple win. Everyone wins. Don't you want to win? Well, you win. Multiple options to fight commenting on multiple videos. It doesn't mean you won. So it is completely random, and so the more that you comment on multiple videos, the higher the chance of winning. I will announce the first winner once I hit 20,000 subscribers, and it might be you. Back to that. So in regards to this beard hair transplant, a normal beard. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but you look at, you know, a couple photos like these, you can see he's got the goatee, but the hair on the cheeks, right here, it's pretty patchy, pretty scraggly, and just not really a good look for him. So I think it's probably a good idea. Like, if you want to be able to have a beard, why not get a beard transplant? They're becoming more and more popular. But the unfortunate thing is that if you have it done the wrong way, just like with hairline work, it'll look bad and you'll regret it. Now, here's something that's actually playing in his favor. Black hair, or African hair, is way curlier than Caucasian hair and the typical Caucasian white hair. So it's actually easier to get a good result. There's 2 reasons for that. In general, if we're talking about beards, you don't need to worry so much about angle and direction like you do with straighter hair, because there is no single direction or angle for all the hair to kind of flow into. It's curly, so the angle and direction really isn't important, at least not as important for other types of hair. So it doesn't really run the risk of because it goes in different directions. Curly hair is curly hair. But, you know what I'm talking about. But, when it comes to other benefits of having hair, there are covered for rare.
Deathmatch. Enemy incoming.
What depends on the curl itself is the caliber, the thickness of the hair. You basically get more mileage with fewer grafts with African hair compared to other ethnic hair types. That's a good thing. So yeah, I think it's probably going to turn out to be a good result for him, except for one thing. And that's where
we have taken the lead.
Right here under his lower lip, distribution of hair most men. There might be a few.
Enemy at the destroyed building.
But most men don't grow hair.
I have to reload.
been reasoning about how many grafts they could get for me. So I got no problems with that. But if you look, right here, there's this line that everyone has below their lower lip. And that's usually where hair stops growing. It might be a few centimeters above it, but then you usually have this little central held all the way up to the bottom of your lip, like his does. So this one has transplant, and I'm having it's pretty common. It's a giveaway. So that's all I got to say about that. But talking about his hair, like his scalp, his scalp hair transplant back to his scalp.
Oh no.
So in this photo, we don't have a lot to go by, but we can see kind of like the outline. Get the bloody fire! Hairline. Flat angle, like the shape of it.
UAV overhead.
Mine's like right here. I'm going to draw a line up here from my eyebrow. I think this is higher up here, which is an natural look. So, you know, all we can do is monitor and wait and see. And I'm sure that over the next several months, it'll be easy to do so. So that's it. Hit the subscribe button. If you want to subscribe already, don't forget to ring the bell if you want to see videos like this and others. And of course, hit that like button if you thought. And don't forget.
Friendly care package inbound.
Medical, and I'm here today to do a video
Enemy at the windmill.
on consultation that I do, particularly online, at least 2 to 3 of them a week. And to be frank, it's a consultation I hate getting. It's not a consultation I want to see. This is a consultation.
Allied cruise missile launched.
And this story is also somewhere along these lines. Had an FUE procedure sometime in the recent past, maybe 6-12 months ago.
Enemy VTOL in the AO.
It's not looking like
Enemy at the bottom.
I think the reason I get a lot of these consultations is because I make a lot of videos just like
Enemy personal radar overhead. Halfway point. Get moving.
Procedures because it's always tougher when you're working on hair. There's always lots of money learning that goes along with submitting yourself to a surgical procedure. From my perspective, there's always the problem with the number one thing that we have in hair transplant surgery, and that's the donor area. We have so much of this donor area to use. Back. And if you blow a lot of it with one of these FUE procedures, it's very easy to do that.
Enemy in the church.
You had an FUE procedure done elsewhere. He reached out to me and contacted me about the full deliveries case and presented just kind of how it was presented to me. And I'm going to go through some of the, what I call the red flags, some of the issues I see with this. Some of the problems
Enemy UAV overhead.
early on in the
But I think like this stuff with this.
and the reason I'm doing that is because I think it'll be helpful.
You gotta learn
I
this
think there are a
stuff.
lot of guys out there who are doing their research. It's very easy to get lured into some of these new pop-up FUE clinics. Very heavy aggressive marketing. A lot of dollars behind
Enemy in the bottom.
not only from the clinics themselves, but from
Enemy personal radar overhead.
With from companies that do medical tourism, that kind of stuff. It's very easy to get roped in and to buy So,
Reloading.
this video can help out with so let's jump right in.
But I don't know
Before
how
I do
to
that, I
look at
wanted
that.
to specifically and particularly thank this patient for
In the method church.
No.
Good easy fix. But he did allow us to do this, and he allowed us to do this just for the sake of helping other people out. So appreciate it. Can't wait to help you out here in a couple months. And let's jump right into this case. So where we're going to start is where the patient started. This is long before he spoke with me. This is when he was just doing his research to get a hair transplant, and he started kind of researching other clinics, reaching out, things like that. So for a little background, this patient is a male in his early to mid-20s, and had very classic hair loss. Likes to start these corners, kind of that frontal band region there. So very classic hair loss. He reached out to some clinics. So I'm going to show you now, these are the pictures that he sent when he reached out to the clinics. So as you can see here, just this very classic kind of frontal loss on a young guy. Reached out to a few different clinics, and basically what they told him was, great. Found a clinic that he thought sounded good. They all told him great. You'd be a good candidate. We'll drop it. We'll do whatever you want to do. Do about 1,800 grafts. So
In the method church.
signed up, committed to surgery with the clinic. It was going to do 1,800 grafts, really lower that frontal hairline area, pack it in there, and do it all as an FQE. So what I'm going to show here, this are the lines that the clinic drew on. This is their plan the day of surgery. So as you can see, like I said, they're going to really drop it, close those corners a little bit. The rest of the we'll show now these will be via post-op. So they ended up doing, like I said, 1,800 grafts. This is how they would love to do that with surgery. So
In the method church.
kind of understood what was great, what he wanted to do. Basically said that you're and all is well. So here's how he looked a few days after. Very classic for this point. This is Washington.
Enemy UAV overhead.
So here's how it looks. Yeah, it looks good. You can see the little hairs in there. Good. Everything's going well. This next picture here. This is when the patient really first started to kind of analyze it, and this is where he started to become concerned. And again, long before I saw him, but he told me in the email that he became concerned at this point for two reasons. He thought the hairline design was a little off, maybe a little bit too exaggerated and too jagged, if I understood it correctly. The big concern is he noticed some multi-hair grafts, 2 to 3 hair grafts in the hairline. And that's
Enemy 1 minute remaining. Running out of time. Enemy UAV overhead.
incision coming out of the hairline. To give
That's
you
it.
so, it should be once in a while you'll get a multi or 2 there.
Allied cruise missile launched.
Or anything, but for the most part, we should all be singles that are well trimmed, they're well placed, and they're correct grafts to give soft natural appearance. If you look at these post-ops, he wasn't seeing that. He was seeing these
Allied UAV overhead.
hair grafts that we kind of put in.
30 seconds. We are out of time. Move.
And particularly a little too regular for multi-hair grafts. But anyway, jump on them. It's fine. You can do nothing at that point, so.
Reloading. Abort mission. Regroup.
It was just, those papers I got, those joint papers. I already spilled it right there. Spilled it right there.
Kind of
Hey, Ricky.
chunkier looking graphs that are really sticking out in the front.
I need a lot of headshots. I'm trying to level up my
Deathmatch.
I'm trying to
Enemy
level up
incoming.
my
Weapons ready.
Fucking nip.
Because I'm supposed to be in a 1v1 today. It's going to be me with an M-Place carbine versus a random person that I met yesterday with a Car 98.
Okay.
So I'm trying to level it up.
Fuck.
But also, I don't think it's that one? Okay, sure.
Yeah, turn that shit.
Got another one?
Extremely, extremely common request that we get. Patients reaching out right where this patient is here saying, I'm worried, you know, this is concerning to me, what's going to happen here, what am I going to need to do, what's going to be fixed.
Yeah, pick the corner one more time.
Get alive.
Take it.
Command advised.
Upstairs, upstairs, upstairs.
Just wait and see.
It's not get
Got a lot to go. Having said that, I do think there's
Enemies in the air.
signs.
No, he's upstairs. He's upstairs, upstairs, right up there, over there.
Shut up. Yo.
Ah, he got him.
I don't think this is
Save your life, Ricky.
he's looking for. So, you as a person watching this video researching, you don't want to
That one got up on the floor.
just saying this is not you don't want to find yourself
That one? I got both of them. I have a blood pressure right now. Oh, sure, he's downstairs, downstairs, downstairs. Got him.
And we probably will need to intervene and do something down the road.
There.
Nip. God damn, buddy. Putting a lot of weight on my.
Holy crap, how did I get ready to so far away with this shotgun, bro?
See where some of these red flags
Got him.
are. Let's see if I can kind of show you.
Bitch, you should have been dead, hoe ass nigga.
Enemy in the fence.
If something that somebody's telling you
Ah,
Sniper.
I got the sniper in the bottom.
Yeah, thank you.
Or he's across, he's across. He's across from the top.
I see him.
Number one, he's a young guy. This is a guy who is early to mid-20s, like I said.
Stop using the shotgun.
You don't want to go too crazy right now because that patient is likely to be hair. There's more hair. You don't want to build something low and flat.
Enemy care package inbound.
And end up with a lot of things behind it, not that look right. And you
Oh,
also
right,
want to
he's
build
across.
something low and flat and perfect, and then end up over the next 5 years.
Losing my 3 kills. Come on, team. We got
90% of your donor trying to face that
trying to do this like I did with the
situation
house.
where regardless you're going to have somebody with
Gotta have confidence.
you're going to exhaust the donor, you're going to be in a bad situation. So if you're young,
Hey, is it me? Oh, what? The building.
people,
Yeah, like, somebody just one shot me with a shotgun.
Oh!
He's right there.
whatever the arbitrary number is. But if you're a young guy, you need to think of hair transplantation as a very strategic, long,
They've reached the halfway point. Get moving.
Where? Oh my god.
static surgical solution to conditions to progress. So you need to be aware of that. You need to let us start the surgery. You know, let us do something that we know is going to age well. And remember, you can always go lower later if you want to, but you probably won't. So let us do something conservative.
Who the fuck's shooting at me, man? Get off my balls.
Got 2.
Get off my ball sack,
Got
buddy.
3.
You a dick, dog.
I got to one of the across the map in the other building.
Nipsey, I don't have any more potato chips, buddy, okay?
Bro, I just have
Okay, when you start creeping over 1,500, you really
with the
start to
car.
compromise that donor. You really are reducing the
Not coming in my room. The door's locked.
lifetime. And you really are in that situation. So if you're young like this, and
I'm sorry.
somewhat like this patient.
The shotgun, serious.
That hairline where it was high
Oh, I'm watching the door.
Yellow building, guy in yellow building, sniping.
with my fancy new
Guy in yellow building. Yeah, we know that.
Enemy at the fence.
and you maybe want to step back and
Good job.
reconsider and
Got the guy in yellow building. Got the guy in yellow.
smaller amount of FQE, okay? So let's jump on to the next.
Holy
with the
frick.
red flag here. Okay, so
I can see his like his scope, but I can't kill him.
this is red flag.
Bitch!
Twofold. Number one,
That guy.
again, like I was saying before, they dropped it low, very, very low. That's a big area that you're going to need to do. And number two, it's
Enemy at the fence.
aggressive if you're going to want to go. I don't think I personally has done something this aggressive on a young patient. And I particularly wouldn't have done something this aggressive on a young patient.
This isn't really a sniper rifle, it's kind of an automatic sniper rifle, it's a marksman rifle.
They were in progress, which is very hard to
Called the MK2 Carbine. I like the MK2 Carbine because like it's very underrated.
Oh my god.
I like using underrated
Red
guns.
building.
And look, it is so easy for you to kind of be lured in by this.
Did you say yellow
Of
building?
course, you want that hairline low and flat. I know you want that hairline.
Got him.
Of course,
Got him.
Everyone wants that.
Got yellow
perfect
building, dude?
Low flat box in
Yeah,
hairline, but there's a
I
reason
think.
why we don't just dole that out for everybody. It's not going to look right.
He's
And,
dead.
it's not going to look. So, red flag number two, they're agreeing to really drop it low and flat. And then on this
Yellow
picture, I'm
building
gonna
dude is
go back
dead.
That's my.
Yes, I got him.
So, see over here in the middle there? And then let's go back to the
I'm sitting in the yellow building now.
there, and then more particularly, let's go to this one where he's holding back there.
I want the dude to come through.
This guy's had good hair. In what we call the
How should I use my
cluster
cluster strike?
But he's got good hair there right
Oh,
now. What that tells me,
He's on the. I don't know actually.
you cannot skip
Drop
over
him
that.
in a
You do throw band on that patient, even if it's conservative, and you don't
Fine.
throw band.
Wait, those are walking
You're
through.
going to end up with this
Wait, hold on. I gotta get out of the yellow building.
is stronger but receded hairline, and honestly, it's
One person does.
so.
Do it by the gas
You've
station.
got good hair there, and you don't see
I have
a lot of
a-
results from the clinic where they really
I have a
pack it out in that
personal
band.
radar.
Feel a little bit hesitant because even when you go super
I'm not
dense,
playing
there's still instances where you
I got to
may
change my
touch
kill
it up.
streak, so I still have my personal radar and things like that.
If it's something
There, he lives there, bro.
that's happened to you,
We get our BB.
online, they're really dense
Yo, it's going to say like that. Why? There's like 5 people over there.
Because they're there. Squad.
In my experienced opinion, this density isn't gonna cut it.
We're falling behind.
Perceived density of that
Bruh, how did I hit him with a shotgun? You did it live?
density of this middle part here with the transport. Let's pull it off. It's a trick that I basically the same density and you get that nice dense appearance in the front.
I don't think nobody's gonna really yellow again.
Even if every single one of those grabs won't because it's surgery, and they especially when it's 70 feet, even if everyone grew, it's still going to be denser. It's still not match that density. And part of the reason why is because they were too big with it. If they would have cut the size of that building in half,
That's a loss.
Victory will come.
that might have worked.
GG.
That might have been okay. But now the density's not
GG's
going
rookie.
to be sufficient for the competition.
But that man do be spamming though, bro.
He's hard scoping. He's hard scoping.
Hard scope.
Another red flag I want to point out here. I want you to look at those graphs. Now, again, obviously it's a little bit hard to tell.
Rookie, am I?
He's swollen up, things like that. But to me, those graphs look a little bit too big, too chunky, a little not quite refined. When I see graphs that are a little bigger like that, it makes me slightly concerned that this is a clinic. And again, I will say this, I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, I have no idea who did his surgery, I don't want to know. I'm not doing this to try to disparage any clinic or any doctor, just this is based on objectively just solely what I'm seeing here. But when I see graphs like this, it leads me to believe that there is, with technicians, that one of two things are happening. Either this is not a clinic that has a history with microscopic dissection, meaning they probably never did strip surgery and they really don't know how to properly dissect, identify grafts. Number two, even if they are a clinic that doesn't like to use microscopes to dissect their FUE graphs, which is fine, some clinics don't do that, they're probably not using or comfortable using microscopes in general, just because some of these graphs, to me, you can easily remove a little bit of this tissue. The third thing that may be happening here is that this may be a clinic where they use like an implanter pen is the most common thing that is called online, where it's basically a situation where the graphs are being ripped out, they're not being examined under anything at all except maybe the human eye or maybe a little magnification, and they're being pulled into a device that the doctor is then using to like inject the hair back into the scalp in one motion. It makes the incision, it's very much like a ballpoint pen. You make the incision, then you plunge the graft in one motion. Very rare exceptions where
we've got enemy inbound, lock and load.
Clinics have mastered their technique and moved on to an implanter pen. 99% of the time, these pens are used by clinics where they don't want to
enemy at the bridge.
Damn it!
Handling, reviewing, placing graphs. And to me, what all of this screams, when you look at the quality of these graphs, really what it just red flag screams is that this isn't a well-established clinic. This isn't a place that did strip surgeries for years. This isn't a place that can offer both. This is a place that got into it recently. This is a place that doesn't have a full trained army of specialist technicians. This isn't a place that uses teeny tiny blades to make the incision and place them into the teeny tiny holes. This is a place that it probably has, I don't want to say cut off, but they probably did surgery in a major instance whacked people up. So if you are researching a patient and you see pictures like this where the graphs just look a little big, and you can go back and look at my videos, I always put stock pictures up there. Their graphs are different than my graphs, because my graphs are reviewed, dissected, prepared, and placed by the greatest technicians on the planet. I'll put my team of technicians on anybody's in the world. If they look different than ours, figure out why this clinic is choosing to not prepare their graphs that way and not pack them in that way. So that's
he got the biggest gun ever.
Okay, so the next red flag here, these are the pictures that he took after kind of his first wash, probably a week or so. Or not a week, probably 3 or 4 days after surgery. These are the ones that I told you where he first became and that's the red flag here. When I look at these pictures, I can't see the densities off the lower that I'd want it to be. He's post-op, so it's hard to tell. He may have already shed some grafts. These will be small, so it's kind of hard to tell. So I won't really judge that too much. But you can see the multis in the hairline.
Fuck!
Not only that, but their multis put a very, very aggressive zigzag pattern in the hairline. Nothing wrong with breaking those hairlines up. Many times I break them up to this extent. Many times I break them up more. Other times I don't. It's very dependent on the patient, the hair type.
Enemy precision airstrike!
This very big jagged solid pattern. Into your graphs, you are just screwing like I can't think of
Nip, we're just tearing the bag up. There's no food there. There's nothing there. Give it back to me. Give me the bag.
Enemy at the warehouse.
So this is a zoomed in picture, again, the same one he sent me. And what I did here is I used two different color dots. So the red dots represent multi-hair graphs that are just immediately on the most anterior part of the hairline. So the most obvious apparent.
Enemy personal radar in the air!
Today I go back with this is where you have best graphs you possibly can. And you can see all of the red dots represent areas where
Dude, move out the window.
not only were the best singles not used, but they're clearly multis. I mean, if you look at this, you don't have to be a doctor or an expert researcher to see this. I mean, you can see these red dots are in front of graphs where there are 2 to 3 hairs coming out of the holes. This is one hole with 3 hairs coming out. That's the hole. The green dots that go behind it are slightly less egregious, but they're still, in my opinion, in the hairline, they're still multis. So that whole Christmas tree, red-green area there, those are all multis in the hairline. And this again kind of falls back to what I was saying before.
I know.
If you're a clinic that uses microscopes, if you're a clinic
$2.
that practice in surgeries,
Radar in the air.
So when you see these
Dude, come do something.
online, and even you as or as not a doctor but an avid hair transplant researcher sees the qualities of
Enemy at the shipping area.
The reason why is because let's jump to this next picture here. This is how it turns out. And again, this is 6 months, so I would not say reloading. Surprised he didn't look much better. For all I know, maybe he'll be happy with those. I hope he is.
Grenade out.
You can see, based on that slide that I showed before, where I had outlined all those multi-aircraphs, the red, green dots.
Contact.
Obviously, I'm hit. You can see these really, really quick, kind of obvious black dots, and here, black dots.
I'm reloading.
Damn it. But because it's an immature hair transplant with loaded in the hairline, all throughout the hairline. So that's a problem. If you've ever seen a 6-month post-op online that looks like this, you can see those
Halfway there, keep fighting.
So where we're at now with this patient is, I told you, like I do with everybody, close to 6 months of nurse. A lot of times that's my first patient. But I also warned this patient that, honestly, I don't want to see the secondary procedure part. I think that what's going to happen is because they lowered that band so much with, in my opinion, insufficient density, the density's not going to match. You're going to have these two areas that stick out, so you're going to want to increase the density regardless. Number two, that hairline it's going to stand out anytime you pull your hair back or try to style it. You're going to have these bigger, more obvious apparent grafts in the front, and they're going to draw unwanted attention. So I think what we need to do is absolutely increase density, and we're going to either need to completely camouflage and work through that existing hairline with single hair grafts, or what we may have to do is actually going against what I said earlier, go slightly lower and slightly lower than that hairline, and acting singles is lower than we have now, because the only other way to get rid of those egregious grafts in the front is to actually remove them, space them out, give them like a machine, or remove them with an FUE. There are issues, pros and cons with that. I am discussing that with the patient.
Be advised, friendly precision airstrike inbound.
He's going to need absolute increase in density. He's going to need single hairline. Natural. We're going to do is a strip. Absolutely. We're going to strip very close to your lap. That's going to get served by the we'll get it. We'll increase that density. We'll repair that hairline. We'll get him in a position where he should be happy. We'll also keep that donor in good shape, so 5 years or so down the road, if the rest of the surgery we still got that position. So I hope this video was helpful. Again, I did not mean for it to be negative. I'm not trying to point out, this patient made a poor decision. He understands why I made this video. He was very gracious and allowed us to use this case to help other people. I'm also not making this video to try to say I'm a hair transplant doctor. Everybody has to do everything my way, or this clinic is horrible, they're evil, anything like that. I'm making this video because this is just something I see so commonly. Like I said, I see 2 or 3 times a week I'm getting a consult just like that. I see at least that many in the office for in-person consultations as well. The story is always the same. It was always a patient who was understandably kind of lured into this procedure. They make just these beautiful, amazing things. It's almost universally a clinic that just sort of got into the FUE game recently. They bought a robot or an automated device.
Hostile.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Something like that. And almost universally, the patient ends up in this situation and needs repair. You never want to be in a situation where you can avoid it.
Keep fighting, we're almost out of here.
So, your research research. I hope this video helps you do your research. I hope this video helps you avoid some of the pitfalls that most patients have run into by kind of buying into the very alluring claims of some of these I hope that you sort of use some of these as red flags. There's one patient who is kind of leaning towards a clinic, and then they see something that I mentioned in this video, and it can make them question.
Incoming, stay down!
You know what? This is not what I want. I'm going to go elsewhere. Then I'm happy.
Takes more than that to kill me.
So, yeah, I hope this video helps.
Damn it.
Please use it for research. And as always, I am Dr. Blake Bloxham from Feller Bloxham Medical. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching these videos. A very, very big thank you to this patient for allowing us to and we will
I was fucking these niggas up, boy. I fucking murk shit. You niggas don't wanna do nothing. I fucking hurt shit. You got a problem where I'm shooting bitches. Hurt shit. You ain't.
My name's Nick, I'm 26, work as a handyman. 18 was really noticeable, and I just started seeing the hairline kind of just retreat. I just kind of resulted in different ball caps. I always had to find a matching hat to go with everything I was wearing.
I have owned a med spa for the last 10 years, and 10 years before that I was a trauma ICU nurse. So as far as the safety component, just really not needing the general anesthesia or anything like that to have the treatment done makes mommy feel a little more safe and comfortable with him going back there.
The big thing is options. I do have options.
And that's what's exciting, I think, is, I mean, here's a kid sitting here, 26, almost 27 years old, and able to do something. So he doesn't have to go into those 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s and say, okay, now's the time I want to do this. I mean, now we're able to do this when he's so young, and he'll be able to go through his whole adulthood with confident, full head of hair.
Hey guys, we're here with Nick today. Nick, how are you? Good to see you. Nick is our patient today, guys. Artist robotic FUE. It's the most advanced FUE, follicular unit extraction process in the world. Unbeatable reproducibility and accuracy. What we're doing, Nick, is giving the guy a new hairline now. When he was in for console, a couple of weeks ago, we knocked the hairline out. So take a look at this here, guys. We look from the front. What we actually did and what we're going to do here is we framed the face. Now, a hairline is about an age specific look. Current age and as it continues to age. So
enemy in the freight elevator.
You see this being replicated here.
Team deathmatch. Enemy threats in the AO. Weapons hot.
To the existing areas.
Hold ahead.
Accuracy and reproducibility that it brings. It can extract all the
Enemy's got the lead. Hustle up.
algorithms to do it in a way that basically the look in the back of the donor area is undetectable. So the benefit to the patient with the back, especially is
Enemy at the bridge.
natural looking. Like the rich ways, but really helps with the process just to really take the global approach. So let's get it rolling.
I'm with you.
I'm here to do the procedure. I'm nervous. I'm more excited than anything. I wouldn't say hair loss is eating at me, but it's always subconscious in the back of your mind, so I know it's going to be a huge difference when I'm
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm really excited to see.
Got their attention. Reloading. Targets.
Flexibility and options I wanted to have going forward. I knew that I do like to wear my hair short, and I wanted to have minimal scarring from the donor area. If I was wearing it short, I didn't want to have very noticeable scars. The Arts robot can provide to me.
Oh wow. That looks like it hurt.
You've lost the lead, soldier.
I wouldn't use that robot. Fuck that.
Change your mags!
It's unmatched. As you can see, Nick is doing great. There's no pain, you can feel nothing. Problem? To extract the follicles. These guys are absolutely perfect. They have up to 6 years of them, which is fantastic. So
Enemy in the office.
Really nice there, so you can see the accuracy.
Lay down.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Absolutely perfect. Alright guys, it's basically half time. So as soon as the harvesting is done, we're ready to drop back. This is not how you feel, but so harvesting went perfectly about 3 hours. We got nearly 2,000 grams or 1,950 grams.
Damn it! How the fuck did he do that? That's some new shit. This dude fucking shot me with, like, turned me into a Minecraft block.
Enemy's halfway there. Step it up. Enemy cruise missile incoming.
Ooh, reload. God damn. Bruh, move, bruh. You're a bitch. Get out of my spot. We're on the same team. We're fucking tripping. I gotta kill him. Man. Oh shit, I ran out.
Enemy in front of
Yeah, so, you know, we care about a family here, and this is a perfect example of what we're doing, and we're going to change Nick's life amazingly about 12 months from now.
Don't worry, it could be too good looking by the time it's done.
I know, that's what we're
Oh, these niggas the enemy.
I'm going to go over with Nick, and then it's going to be back in one for Washington. Then we're going to track it here in the experience of us as they get what happens. I think it's hard enough for us, man. So excited for it. It's awesome. Great.
What if how do I grow hair on my face? What if I just, get some tools?
Lay down.
Nick, leave your mama alone, bro. Leave her alone.
Enemy at the office.
So guys, this is the morning after was absolutely it's great. The after area is super clean. The accuracy of
We're losing this fight. Get your heads in the game. Listen to this shit. We got a problem?
Got him. X-ray down. Grenade out. What you'll see.
Grenade out!
There we go, there we go. Ooh, he got a good hair on.